This week we talk about technical scouting, the power up with Guillermo del Toro, giving films a second chance.
Hey! We got a secret, man.
Man, welcome to episode 12.
You are now watching Unapologetic Filmmaking and Dope-ish.
Welcome to Unapologetic Filmmaking and Dope-ish. I'm one of your hosts, Omari Matlock, along with
Alexander McCoy-Smith.
Join us as we explore independent filmmaking, creativity, and all-around dope-ish. Monday through Thursday, the show will be broken up topic by topic, and on Friday, you'll get that bad boy in its full entirety.
That's right. Hey, if you like this episode
12,
I knew you was gonna do it.
It's 12.
I kind of threw the alley-oop, whatever.
Yeah.
But if you like this, subscribe, hit that like button,
be
share.
a part of our crew.
Yeah, be a part of our film crew. Also, too, I want to say we're going to be on SoundCloud here shortly, you know, since the podcast.
Okay.
iTunes. And also, too, you want to hit this up, you know, just go ahead on all the little social media. We're everywhere.
We everywhere. I started tweeting again.
You did?
I started getting my Twitter game going.
So what prompted you to jump back in?
Man, you know, we've been talking about just really getting out there more. And I love IG and Facebook. Mm-hmm. I'm not really a Snapchatter, but I'm like, okay, let's just get some Twitter game going. So.
Okay.
Yeah. Get back out there. So we got to start networking a little bit more. So.
Yeah.
Well, a whole lot
more.
So yeah. So I figured that's the fastest way to reach out to people. So
yeah,
make it happen.
All right. So you ready?
Yes, sir. We are on topic number 1. Uno.
Yep. Topic number 1. All right. We're gonna be talking about technical scout,
and we're still in pre-pro.
Yeah, we're in pre-pro. So real quick, technical scout, an organized visit of all department heads with the director, the DP, the production manager, the production designer, to each location being used for the film, sometimes before the shoot starts, in order for each person to understand their work and needs. Now,
yep.
I know for us,
that's in a dream world. Well, that's in a perfect world.
No, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Money.
Yeah, you have money, whatever. But for the independent filmmaker, I mean, you're scrounging around, whatever. A lot of times you just can't do that. Now for us, we actually haven't done that. We actually kind of mixed down a lot of our stuff because we're moving so fast.
Right.
So I'm gonna have you talk a little bit about that.
Well, okay.
Yeah. Well, I know, right?
I was just enjoying
that. So I threw the alley-oop, and you was like,
Yeah.
So you bumbled it, okay?
Just a little bit.
Okay.
But no, yeah, basically in a perfect world, that's normally how it goes. You know what I'm saying? You would have the luxury of getting all your, you know, heads of the department that need to be in a specific location, at that location, you know, brainstorming, you know, basically making sure that everything is right and you know what you need to be bringing to the set, and blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? But for us, like Alex said, we have not really had that luxury. You know what I'm saying? It's always kind of been like bootstrapping. We a lot of the locations, like for in Blood Fairies, which was crazy as hell, is I use Google Maps to look at like locations, like, you know, we knew, for instance, we wanted this kind of like this lake scene, like kind of a beach lake scene, and what lake was that? Was that lake? Not the lake that we shot at.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, though. I don't remember the name of the lake. I don't know. It was far.
Yeah, it was like Caesar's Creek or something.
Yeah,
right?
Or something like that.
Yeah, it was like, I think it's Caesar's Creek. So, you know, I looked at all the local areas where we could shoot. Not necessarily shoot at, but we would be okay shooting there because people are used to people being there with cameras and this, that, and other, whatever. So we kind of guerrilla filmmaking it a little bit, you know. So yeah, but I looked at the whole lake and I tried to find areas that had like a little bit of a beach, you know. So a little bit of a beach and kind of like in this little what's that, like a crest or whatever, you know.
Yeah, it was a crest.
Yeah, kind of out the way, you know. So we didn't have like bypassers coming by and stuff like that. So
well, the other thing is, so I'm gonna jump in here real quick. What was to me that was the most important of that was that you took so many pictures and videos. Right. So a lot of all the heads were kind of like us, you know what I'm saying, but not the DP, of course. But the thing was this though, everybody knew what it was from like literally, he took pictures from every angle, even the sky, even his feet. He did a full 360, and then literally took video of everything. So therefore, it was like, hey, it's almost like watching on like a Skype meeting type of deal. So it wasn't like you're going in 100% not knowing what the location was at all. So yeah, so every location was went to. It's just that we couldn't get all the department heads to convene together, because when we convened together, it was go time.
Yeah, for real. I mean, basically, in other words, if you don't have the ability to get everyone in those specific locations at that time, try to bring that location to them, like virtually, digitally, whatever. You know, make sure you go and you do your homework, or if you're the location scout / director / whatever. I mean, like whatever. You know, in indie game, you everything, but you know, you kind of bring that stuff to them, and then I mean, I guess you know, you definitely want to know what their needs are too, so that you can actually be looking for those things. What complications might they have? You know what I'm saying? Things like that. So, you know, like I said, in a perfect world, you would be able to go there. You guys would technically be able to work out everything and anything. But on an indie film, you know, you might not be doing a lot of super crazy stuff anyway. So you might not need to know everything technically that the DC might need to know, or this, that, or the other. But, you know a little bit, know enough to know to go there and kind of make some initial observations for all the departments.
Yeah, the other thing is too, though, like I remember this is what you did specifically, was that you did overkill. And to me, the overkill is that you went to a location multiple times, but also different times a day. So it was like, guess what? Here it is, like in the morning, it's all bright. Here it is at night, and out in the evening. So it literally was a progression through the day. So it was like, all right, then this is what it really looks like, you know. And then you had all the variations, and 100% is all about communication. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like I said, because if someone can't be there, then that means you really are the eyes and ears. You know what I'm saying?
And then I think, and Dave and I, we both double teamed a lot of these locations. So I mean, like, he would go at a different time of day. You know what I'm saying? And we'll Skype or whatever. You know what I'm saying? FaceTime or whatever. Like, just like you said, just try to go there multiple times in a day, so you can know what the sun is doing. If sun is a factor in you know, like you're outside or whatever, or there's windows or whatever. So yeah, just hit it up multiple days, you know, scout it out. I know the one place that we didn't really get a chance to pre-scout it as much as we wanted to, because we ended up getting the location kind of last minute, was the warehouse. Okay. That warehouse, but that warehouse is fucking amazing, dude.
Like, also too, though, I will say this even about the warehouse. The funny thing was this, though, like, you know, we had lights or whatever like that. But also too, during that time, whatever, we had the flexibility also to change the scene if we really wanted to. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, all right, if we are losing light, whatever, like that, guess what? Night scene.
Right. So I mean, but that location had limited windows too. You know what I'm saying? So we knew, like, so that's what I mean. That's what I mean by kind of knowing what your DP or production, whatever, you know, where the outlets are or whatever. But in this case, it was, we went there, we saw that there wasn't a lot of windows, which gave us a lot more flexibility. You know what I'm saying? So we'd have the black windows out, or, you know, if there was one or two windows, then we might have to recreate some artificial light coming in. But if you got a whole wall full of freaking windows, you know, on a budget or no budget, you know, it's gonna be next to impossible. So, you know, that place gave us the ability to control it a little bit. But yeah, I mean, like I said, that, I mean, like in pre-pro, that is super important. Yeah, like going to locations, knowing what to expect, checking the weather. Damn it. Yeah. Checking the freaking weather, dude. Like, that shit is important, dude.
Yeah,
it
really is
major.
It really
is.
Yeah,
so just don't, you know, listen, when you working on Guy's timeline and his, you know, his weather report, you know, check the weather. Make sure that you're doing your homework. If it says it's gonna rain a day or two before your shoot, expect for, you know, like, give yourself leeway. What if it does rain? What if it, you know, rains early or rains late or whatever? You know what I'm saying? So do those things, like check your weather. Go through the, what is the thing called when you can check the weather for previous years? What do you call it?
Oh my God! Come on, man. That left me, man. When you said, I was like, oh, it left my brain.
Well, anyway, whatever it's called, you can get online and you can check a location's weather from several years back. So it kind of give you an
Farmer's
idea.
Almanac?
I think that is.
Yeah, Farmer's Almanac.
If it's wrong, blame Alex.
I think it was Farmer's Almanac.
Hey, get my hate on. Hate a moment. But no. But yeah, so do that. You know, check the location's history. You know what I'm saying? Well, not that it can help nowadays because the damn planet is about to feed microwave burritos. But
here we go. Here we
global
go.
warming. Okay, anyway.
Oh my God.
But you can check the Farmer's Almanac, like Alex said, and it'll tell you, like, you know, what the previous years, what the weather was like, you know what I'm saying? So you can kind of make a little bit better decisions. But I don't know, man. I mean, I think we live in a day and age where you can find out damn near anything. You know, you just got to really be smart. You got to be really diligent about stuff, you know what I'm saying? And just try to think out as much as you can. Like you said, it's like overkill. Like I feel like as a producer or a director or anybody who's in charge, like you got to be thinking of things that the average person wouldn't be thinking.
You're thinking outside the box.
Yeah, a lot. And even if you never need that information, like you still have done the homework. So if it's needed and someone needs answers, you have answers. You know what I'm saying? You could be like, yeah, okay, so for the last 6 years it rained nonstop in this whatever. We might not want to shoot this month. That might save you $1 quadrillion. You know what I mean? That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money, man. It might save you $1 quadrillion.
I think you make it up.
Hey,
the
man.
denominations is money, man.
Quadrillion,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? So,
Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
Like I watched an interview with Denzel, and he was talking about the new Western.
Oh,
Magnificent Seven. Yeah. He was talking about that. He said that they were shooting, I think, in Louisiana, I think he said. They were shooting somewhere, and they were trying to save money by shooting somewhere cheaper. But what they didn't know is it rained a whole hell of a lot. So he said they ended up being 2 months behind. So it ended up costing them more money. I said, Farmer's Almanac.
Hey, yeah, for real.
But yeah, no, but I thought that was interesting. But yeah, anyway, so
Okay, that's good then. All right then, so pretty much, you know, when you're doing your technical scout and you are that person,
Right.
and the people cannot come to you, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times that will be in
Right.
the independent film game.
Yes.
Like I said though, more is better, and that's pretty much it. But like I said, just do the overkill. That's it. That's our advice.
And then or you know what? If you can talk, well, you should be talking to all your heads of your department.
Oh yeah.
Just talk to them and say, hey, look, you know, what do I need to be looking for?
Yeah.
What would you need, or you know, ask them, because hell, you know, they might tell you, I don't know, text to.
If they don't know,
I mean,
you shouldn't be hiring them.
That's true.
That's the real thing.
That's
You
true. But
know.
I'm saying, like, if you don't know, you can create a checklist, and then, you know, well, they can create a checklist, and then you can kind of go and then. Or FaceTime.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, like I said, right now in this day and age, or whatever, it's also good to be in the film game as far as like this technology. Well, I said, like literally FaceTime. They can see what's going on. Whatever. I understand it's different with the naked eye, but at least they have something.
Right.
Something's better than nothing.
If you got an Android, what they got, Tango?
I have no idea.
It's terrible.
I don't have none of that. No, I think Android, they got Google Hangouts.
Oh, okay. Well, I know they got Tango too. Tango is awesome.
Yeah.
But anyway, okay. Yep.
All
So
right,
yeah,
then.
use your gadgets, people. Use your gadgets.
All right, that's film tip.
Film tips.
All right then. So it's time for that power.
It's time for that power up, people. The inspirational quote of the week.
Okay.
You know you gotta get crunk for power.
Yeah, I know. But let me. All right then. So this is the thing, right?
Oh, wait.
You already messed up.
Oh man.
That's the normal, right? So that's
What?
classic Omar.
What, man?
Hold on. Classic Omar
Hate
literally.
him, Mom.
The classic Omar is a hey, he's in charge of the power up.
Man, look.
Inspirational quote of the week. And every time he be looking around like, yeah, it's time for it. Oh, it's in my phone. Here it is. Like, come on, man.
Man, look. I just be so involved in our conversations. I lose track.
Oh, that's what that's called?
Yeah,
Okay.
man.
Okay.
All right. So yes, it is the Power Up inspirational quote of the week. Now I had a super good one by an amazing, what do you call it? A modern day philosopher? What was the title?
Yeah, modern day philosophy.
Yeah, modern day philosopher.
Modern day philosopher.
I had an amazing one by myself. But you know what I said? You know what? I was on Twitter the other day because I told you I'm getting my tweet on, tweet game. And I saw this one, which I thought was like amazing. And he's probably one of my favorite directors.
Oh, yes?
Yeah, man. He's a monster. So it is Be Brutal. You know what? I love the order of this too.
Okay.
It's Be Brutal, Be Patient, and Be Generous.
Okay.
And that is by none other than Guillermo del Toro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was like, I love that. So for me, you know, it's funny because when I read this, I actually started thinking about his movies, right? I started thinking, because I'm like, if you're not familiar with Guillermo del Toro, kill yourself. No, I'm kidding. If you're not familiar with Guillermo del Toro, you're wasting your life. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not gonna recant that one because he's amazing. But when I read this, I got to thinking about his movies, and I was like, you know what? I follow a lot of movies. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, and everything. Oh, okay. So listen, if you're an independent filmmaker and you're in sci-fi or horror or fantasy, dark fantasy or whatever, like, really seriously, go learn about Guillermo del Toro. He's probably one of the only directors / producers that I know of that gives away a lot of shit, man. A lot of secrets, a lot of like just.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude. Look, I got like I got the making of Hellboy, the book. Like the book is juicy, man. It's juicy. That mug got every like sketches, his original sketches, some notes. I can't read Spanish, so I don't know what the hell they were saying. But I was like, I need to get a translator over here. But I mean, like his original sketches, the way his sets were built and broke down, like hell, we used some of his tips, you know, based off of like scaling. And I was like, this dude, like he gives away a lot of shit. And all his behind the scenes, his behind the scenes are way more extensive than most DVDs. You know what I'm saying? So this guy I've been looking up to for a while. But
so he's giving back to the community.
He's giving back to the community. That's what I'm talking about. You know what? We need it. Give it to us. But when I read this quote, I was like, it was simple, was powerful, and it was very much Guillermo del Toro, because like the things that he does visually, it is brutal. It's brutal in like a beautiful kind of weird way. You know what I'm saying? Like he gives you raw emotions, raw stories, raw visual whatever, you know what I'm saying? But it's still beautiful in some kind of like weird way. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that was dope. And then the other thing was like be patient. And I started thinking about, I'm like, why would he say be patient? And I thought about like in true like horror, like back in the day, like Hitchcock. You know what I'm saying? It was a very like a slow burn build, but not slow as in boring. You know what I'm saying? It's not just like,
pacing.
Yeah, pacing. You know what I'm saying? But I even thought about that as in like, for instance, his last, the one that he said it was a drama, Crimson Peak. Yeah. When I watched that, and that was not one of my favorites that he did, but it was visually stimulating to him.
Well, yeah, because he's a visionary.
Yeah,
like there's certain directors, they visually assault you.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? He's one of them.
In a good way. You'd be like, oh yeah, keep it coming.
Okay.
But when I read Be Patient, I thought of Crimson Peak, because I was like, that was a very slow burn, but it was so visually stimulating. It didn't feel like it was slow, but a lot of shots were these big sweeping shots, or slow push-ins, or just like, and it was patient. I was like, damn, that's how you be patient for today. You know, because people got ADD and all kinds of shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, and then it says be generous. But I think that generous is kind of the same thing as, to me, that patience. You know what I'm saying? Like to be generous with your scope, with your vision, with your whatever, but in a patient kind of way. So anyway, I had to take a step back for the great Guillermo del Toro, because he was doing the damn thug thizzle on that one.
Okay,
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
So that is the power up inspirational quote of the week. People.
All right then. So speaking of Guillermo del Toro, since you brought him up, this right here, this top I want to talk about, I'm gonna call this the second look.
All right.
And what the second look is, this is a film you watched and you hated it.
Hey, hate it?
You hated the film, like, I don't like this film. And then years later, you watch it again and then you loved it. So it's one of the type of things to where like you get a better appreciation later.
Right.
But the appreciation literally can come from other films you watch, and you know what I'm saying? It's almost like as you grow.
Right.
One of those type of things, and Guillermo did that to me. I watched the film Hellboy, the first one.
Right.
I didn't like it.
You know what? I would say I'm with you on that one. When I first saw the first Hellboy, I didn't hate it. But I was just like, what is this?
I just didn't like it. Like when I watched it, I did not like it at all. I didn't like it. And then this was funny. It was years later. I was watching movies or whatever, and I was like, I'm gonna watch it again because I know people was talking about it and stuff like that. And I think around the time the DVD came out. It was the big box set, the one that remember the one
with the red face.
But it was a thick one, whatever like that. It came out, whatever.
In fact, I think I got to it.
I know you got mine.
It's safe.
I bet it is safe.
I
know, right? So the thing was this. So I watched it again, and I loved it. And I was like, this is amazing. And what I mean by it was like, so literally, what it tells me that when I first watched it, it just went over my head.
Yeah, I would say me too. I would say
like it went over my head.
But you know what though? Think about it. It was nothing like that out at that time. Right. Like he had the comedic edge to it that now it's normal. Like in except for in DC, they don't have no comedy relief. I'm just sorry. But Marvel has a little comedic edge to everything that they do. And I think Hellboy was like kind of a precursor. Was there anything before that?
Well, no, because this is the thing, right? So for me, what ended up happening was that because at the time a lot of superhero films was now starting to be made. Right. It was not Iron Man, so it was in between it. So it was like the X-Men-ish and stuff like that was coming out, and like Fantastic Four, stuff like that. I mean, stuff like that was coming out, whatever. And I'm like, because when I was watching, I'm like, something is wrong. But what was wrong? I was like, this is what it was. I was watching, like, something is wrong, but I was like, I remember seeing something that was better than this. And I'm like, I'm talking about like just everything from the costumes to what was happening, whatever. I'm like, it was Hellboy. Yeah. And I was like, let me watch it again. And I watched it again, and I was like, man, because what the scene that got me to watch it again was when it was something like destruction was happening in one of the X-Men. I'm like, this ain't destruction. This is kind of whack. And I remember Hellboy punching his car, and it flipped over. Oh yeah. And I think what was the creature? Was it a Leviathan or something like that?
No, he was chasing those
dog-like things.
Yeah.
What was the dog thing called?
Shit. I forgot, but they were almost like Phoenix, where they
burn out, they come back. I remember all that stuff like that, but I remembered I was like, you know what? It was practical mixed with this, whatever like that.
But you might have been talking about when he was fighting the tree spirit, the forest spirit. You talking about that big plant thing that was like in the middle of the city and it was like tearing up everything?
No, that was Hellboy 2.
Was that 2?
That's Hellboy 2. Hellboy 1.
Oh yeah, that was
Hellboy 2.
You know what? We just recently watched both of them.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, because my dad had never seen the first one.
Oh, he never did.
And it was funny. Look, hold on. We were getting our hair cut, and we were here, and it was on, and everybody. I was like people wouldn't pay attention. They was getting, you got to turn your head, man. You can't keep watching TV. But hey, everybody was into that. My dad was like, "What is this?" I was like, "Man, this is Hellboy." He was like, "I've never seen this." I'm like, "Dude," and it was still standing up to this day because it had everybody in a trance.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, and that was the thing. But the scene that made me give the second look was that when he punched the car, flipped over, whatever. And I was like, I just remember. I remember destruction. Right. And I was like, okay, because during that time there was no really like film destruction, like anime style. Because that was really heavy anime. It was anime style. It was like, oh yeah, you come down, everything now like that. Everybody getting a Spider-Man pose and this ground shoot up in there. So that's nothing now. But back then that wasn't the case. Right. And then so they gave me the second look. I was on the radar when he did Blade 2. Yeah,
but that Blade 2, I was gonna say that Blade 2 was also very anime style.
Yeah, it was.
Like, yo, man, at that point, like I really, really liked Guillermo up to that point. But when Blade 2 came out, I fell in love.
Yeah.
Hey, but I was like, this dude
see, the thing is
genius.
See, this is the thing, and I looked it up recently, whatever, it's actually in reverse. So Blade 2 came out, then he did Hellboy.
Really?
I just looked it up.
Okay, yeah, I didn't. Yeah.
So that made me think. I was like,
damn, are you sure?
Yeah, but I'm right. Yeah, I'm gonna pull it right here. So so Blade 2 came out.
Sneaking them in.
No, right. So literally, Blade 2 came out in 2002, and then Hellboy came out in 2004, 2 years later. So the thing is this though, right? And I guess it kind of makes sense because I like Blade 2.
Yeah.
Then that made me watch Hellboy because I'm like, it's Guillermo.
Right.
I'm like, all right, then watch it, but I didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, but like I said though, the second look. Now the other movie that I did the second look on, and these are movies that you hate.
Hold on. Is it a Guillermo movie?
No, it's not.
Okay, so let me.
Oh, you want to go back to Guillermo?
Yeah, let's go. Hold on, real quick, because
ahead.
I'm looking at this dude. This I'm looking at. Y'all can't see this, but I'm looking at his movies because I'm like, hey, I can't believe that freaking Blade 2 came out before Hellboy. But the first film. What was the first film that you saw of his?
Of his?
That you know of?
Blade 2.
Blade 2. Okay, all right. So the first film that I saw of his was Devil's Backbone, which came out in 2001. I don't remember if I saw it in 2001, and I don't even remember how I saw it. Like, I think I just...
It just popped up.
It was just like fucking weird. I mean, it wasn't like I was streaming nothing, so it had to be a DVD or something. But
of course.
But I was like, I watched that movie, and at that point, like, damn, dude, that was a while ago. Like, I remember being changed by that film, like watching that shit. Yeah, dude, because it was like, because you know, I always love the horror movies. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I'm kind of like jaded. You know, I'm like, seen that. Oh, I saw that. You know what I'm saying? This joint, Devil's Backbone, was about a orphanage and World War II. You know, and it was like this big ass bomb that was laying in the middle of like in their front yard. You know what I'm saying? But it didn't go off. Okay. So, but every day, I guess it was like nervous about it going off or whatever, and it was about a ghost being in this school. Okay. And the ghost, man, the ghost was so dope, dude. It was so. I think they hit him in the head with a rock or something like that. So like this boy would be walking around and he got this like fluid just like coming out of. Hey, it was nasty, dude.
So literally, so now you make me want to go back and watch that movie.
Hey, I'm telling you, that joint was nasty.
I'm gonna go back and watch.
I remember seeing that movie and being changed because it does go back to his quote. It was patient. It was generous. It was, you know, and it was brutal. It was like all of those things. And I was like, damn. Like that was dope. So yeah, that was my very first Guillermo del Toro movie. And at the time, I didn't even know who he was. I didn't know how to pronounce his name, no nothing. I was looking for it. I'm like, hey, this dude nasty. But I feel bad because I got that Chronos, but I still never watched it. So one of these days.
Yeah, one of the days.
Yeah, I'll get around.
So let me get back to this though, right?
To
second look, whatever, right? And the second look is in a film area that you don't like.
What?
It's in the what they call it, the Wuya film area. Wuya is wire fu. You don't like wire fu.
Who don't like wire fu?
You don't like wire fu.
I'm alright with it.
So he doesn't like wire fu.
Man, come on.
He don't like wire fu. So
I don't like too much of it.
Okay, so if it's 1 out of 10 and 10 is the best and it's 1, he's a 0.
No,
so, listen.
You are a hater.
So the thing
hater
is this, right? So the thing is this, right? So I got big into watching Jet Li films, and I'll tell you how I got into that a little bit later. But I was watching a movie and it was called The Legend with Jet Li. You haven't seen it before. I know you haven't.
But they all got legend in the title somewhere, so.
So it's a legend. The actual real name, I think, is called The Legend of Fong Sayuk. So
ain't that the guy who trained? And that was
yeah. Just stop. Just
okay.
stop.
I was thinking about House of Flying Daggers, but the Flying Dragon. What is it? What am I talking about? The one that was like one of the first ones that came over and got real big. Never mind. Go ahead.
So anyway, as you know, that's not his expertise area.
So it's not. But they do make some awesome films, though.
So check this out, right? Yeah, they do. So with that being said, though, I was watching the movie and I actually had it because I was actually just buying up a lot of Jet Li films, and I had the movie, watched it, hated it. I just hated the film, but I hated the action in it. I just didn't like it, and so then years later, I saw another film, and like I think what happened was, I started understanding why it was. And I think that made me like it, whatever. Because I think I had a conversation with you before about like, you know, like the whole thing of the wire fu in general was like that was
culture.
Well, not just cultural, but that was their superheroes.
Right.
So it was like, how we have X-Men, whatever.
But it was still cultural based.
So, it's cultural based though, but it's like
require any explanation.
That's true, but yeah, I mean, but that was their superheroes, though. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like ours, we literally, hey, Cyclops, eye beams, whatever. Right. No, Master Chung, he's flying around and he, you know, doing that, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I didn't understand that, but then I did, and so I was like, okay, and I understand like from where it started, and then why they still do it. I mean, because technically it's traditional now.
Right.
I mean, they still do them to this day.
I mean, that's dope. I mean, when you really think about it, that's cool. Like, I don't think we have a tradition in the United States, like a real solid and embedded tradition, other than jacking people for their shit.
Okay, so
this is American way.
So with that being said, though, I watched the film, and I think I ended up watching something like maybe in like I don't know, like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
That's the movie. That's what I was trying to say, man. You knew what I was trying to say. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
So I was watching
Flying Dragon, man.
So Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. I watched that, whatever, amazing film, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go back and watch it. Because what made me want to go back and watch it was because the actual fighting in itself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the choreography of it. And I was like, let me watch it again. And I actually enjoyed it, man. And the thing that pissed me off about it, though, was that I sold the movie. So I had to rebuy it. See, that's the worst about the second look. See, the second look.
It gonna cost you more money.
Yeah, the second look, you end up rebuying it again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good film. It was because actually it was a real person at one point in time. A lot of times, like there's a lot of martial arts films that is based back in the day. They're either an old manuscript,
right,
old story, or it was a living person,
right?
You know, so they just do an adaptation of that person, whatever like that. Cause I mean, because nowadays we have that now. Maybe Ip Man, you know what I'm saying? Bruce Lee's master. Yeah. They're supposed to be doing Bruce Lee, but they're in like controversy of doing him.
Right.
And like they had what was it? It's a lot of.
Well, even all the cartoons like Dragon Ball Z, those are all like Goku. You know, like those are all like legendary.
Stories, yeah.
Which that's dope.
Adaptations
of so I mean, basically ours would be if Bruce Wayne was a real person. Like, we don't have nothing old enough.
Well, that would make sense, I mean, because technically speaking, we're the youngest country.
Right.
So that would make sense, though. Right. Like, so we can't go. Even if we were to go back, though, theoretically, we just have to go through our lineage.
Yeah.
So regardless, it's like,
we can go back to like Shaka Zulu, I guess. I mean, you know, if we. Anyway, so that's great. I don't have a movie that I can think of right off the top of my head.
So you don't have a second look, like, I mean, so you haven't seen the film that you watched again, it so happened to be on or whatever, and you really enjoyed it, but you knew back in the day that you didn't really like it, you hated it.
I can't think of anything, man. Like, I mean, I'm sure there's something, but I can't think of anything that I felt that way about.
I will mention this, though. This is a sidebar, just because, whatever, because I'm about to hate. It was one movie that I hate, and I still hated it and that was The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Oh, come on now.
Yeah, no. I didn't like that, man.
Man, come on now.
And you know,
that's a hater moment.
This is one of the reasons why, too, right? So Omari was like, hey, man, I think you like this movie, man. This one dude, man, he doing this martial arts, man. It was sweet. You'll like it. I'm like, oh, okay, then. I put it in and I was like, I think that's the reason why I hate the movie, man.
What, man?
Because of that part.
That movie was great, man.
So that part, no, I think.
Was that Dorian Gray when he had that?
No, it wasn't Dorian Gray. It was one dude. It wasn't Captain Nemo. Who was it?
Oh yeah, it was Captain Nemo. Man, that was sweet, dude.
No, it wasn't sweet. No, because I think.
Okay, well, if you base him off of freaking you base him on Jet Li or.
But I was jaded. No, but that's how it works.
But
that works though, right? Because like this, right? I had a conversation. We'll end this topic, but I had a conversation.
I'm gonna go watch that movie, man. It made me
so
think about
this is the thing, though, right? So, it was a guy talking to, and he was talking about martial art films. And then he started bringing up films that were older, but it was like, I'm like, man, martial arts films are better from overseas, not here.
Oh, for sure.
But he didn't know better because he didn't know.
Right.
So then I opened up his eyes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, so the heavenly music came down, opened up, and I'm like, here's a movie. Watch this.
Yeah.
And he came back and he was like, he didn't know what to do. He was like, what? Like, dude, he didn't realize it was director's cuts of movies.
Damn. Yeah.
Like what I'm saying, like, no.
I mean, I guess I technically probably wouldn't have known that either if it weren't for you, because I mean, like, I don't think I knew Donnie Yen or Jet Li or any of those, but you know what? You know what? No, I guess I am that way too. I mean, like, once you see some shit, you can't unsee it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, once you see real martial arts and real whatever, you know, I guess I feel that way about guns. Yeah, I'm that way about guns. Like, when I see people do bad tactical shit oh
yeah, infuriates
that
you.
shit pisses me off.
I know, infuriates you, right?
I'd be like, who the hell was the technical advisor on this? Like,
right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, though. So with that being said, that's that whole
True. I mean, but again, you hold anybody up to Donnie Yen or Jet Li, Donnie, it's all bad, man. You gonna look like you.
I mean, that's
a white belt. Karate class.
But it just doesn't look good. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's the thing, though, right? So that's what it was. I saw Captain Nemo. He was fighting. I said, okay. Like it was something like I've never.
It was still sweet, man. I liked it.
I know, but that's the thing. I knew you liked it because you was like, hey, I got something for you. And I was like, you know what, man? Like we be like, hey, this movie was trash. I was just like, I think that's what I was like. You know what, man? I didn't like the movie just because of that. That right there, that jaded me.
But it has so many other cool elements.
That's understandable.
Man.
I just didn't like it though. Just because of that.
All right. Well, so I don't have a movie that I could think of, but you're gonna hate on my movie, but it's okay.
Yeah.
All
right then. So now we're ready for that dope-ish.
Ready for that dope-ish.
And this time you got it.
Oh yeah.
So this time you got it.
Okay, but hey, why don't you talk while I pull up the.
All right then. So if people don't know this already, Omari literally.
Hold on, I'm sorry. I'm super sidetracked by Guillermo del Toro, dude. I'm sorry. Look, you see these lineup?
What
Hellboy 2, Pacific Rim, man.
Okay, so evidently Omari has a man crush.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Evidently have a man crush. Evidently, man.
But
Jesus.
hold on. This right here.
What's that?
This made me hating on Guillermo just a little. I'm hating on Guillermo just a little bit. He's doing Pinocchio.
Oh, really?
Yes. Hold on. No, here's the thing. A darker version of the classic children's fairy tale of the wooden puppet that transformed into a real-life boy. Damn it, Guillermo.
Well, yeah. I mean,
No, but this is literally. We need to talk.
Well, yeah.
We need to talk.
Well, yeah. I mean, because that's what we were doing inside of Tales from the Blood Fairies.
That's what we are doing.
I know. I mean, no, I understand. You know, what I'm saying? I mean,
we gonna let Guillermo have this one.
I mean, like that's how life works sometimes, right?
I'm gonna let him have. You get a pass on this one.
You get a pass.
You get a pass.
You get a pass.
You get a pass. Nah, but that's dope. Okay, I'm sorry. All right. So what was I doing?
You were supposed to be talking about the dope-ish, and you had it this week, and see,
hey,
I was supposed to fill in space.
That was dope.
So I was filling space, whatever, and you see what he does, ladies and gentlemen.
See?
You see what he does.
So the dope-ish of today is.
You about to say week? What?
I know. is Apple the future of original content?
What do you mean by that?
Dum. And that is from No Film School, which is an amazing website. You gotta check them out. NoFilmSchool.com.
But so what are you really saying? I mean, explain it. You just said that.
So it's asking, is Apple the future of original content?
But why is that?
And it asks that because, and I'll read this little article, the brief part, the first time. So it says, Apple apparently does not want to be left in the dust. The company hopes to follow in Netflix, Amazon, and HBO's footsteps by creating original content, both television series and movies, by the end of 2017, according to the Wall Street Journal.
Okay, so they're getting into the
They
stream
get into
game.
it. Yes, the streaming.
Okay.
So that's major. That's like super major. And it says specifically, hold on. I'm not gonna read all of it. If you want to check it out, go to No Film School's website. But it says.
But anyway, we'll post it in the description down below.
Are you gonna do it this time for real?
Yeah,
because last time you said you were gonna post, and I didn't see no post.
In the description?
Mm-hmm.
Is it in the description? But you know what though about that?
Why you hit him with the Cleveland Brown voice?
Magic. I'll put it in there.
Oh, okay, yeah, all right. But no, they said that they were trying to do a critically acclaimed programs like Westworld, which is awesome.
Hey, I thought we were supposed to be talking about Westworld. We never got to it.
Nah, dude, I love that show. And Stranger Things. Amazing. Okay. Amazing. Look, these two are probably two of the best TV shows out. Like,
go ahead and say something outlandish like you always do. Of all time. You
probably
would say something like that too.
If you haven't seen these shows, slit your wrist. No, I'm just kidding.
Jesus. Oh, man. Okay. Jeez, man.
But no, so I thought that was super dope. I know when I saw that on Twitter, because I'm tweeting. When I saw this on Twitter, I sent it to you, I sent it to D, I sent it to a couple other people like, yo, that's major. And I think it's major because, first off, I think since Netflix and Amazon and Hulu and everybody, you know, really started getting into this, like this streaming thing has happened, it's opened up a lot of doors, a lot of avenues for, you know, independent filmmakers. You know what I'm saying? Not that television hasn't always been an outlet for indie filmmakers, because they're pretty much the only people who would take risk on basically first-time directors any damn way. You know, so I thought that was dope. But I read an article, I think it might have been a year ago, that Apple was going to get into it, and I was just like, I didn't really know how that was going to happen, but I see that they're actually pulling the trigger on that. So I was like, that's super dope, because now there's just one more entity that, you know, you can shop whatever it is your project is with them. I don't know what the ins and outs of that's going to be. You know, like you were saying, hey, Apple owns shit.
Yeah, yeah, they own stuff. It's like, yeah.
I mean, I think the good thing about having so many competitors in any industry is it's just competition is good. It's healthy.
It's more doors. I mean, it's just more doors to go through. On top of that, too, right? If you figure this, whatever, like, since it is more doors, at the end of the day, only, people walk through the door. I'll say it like this. If you directed something for Netflix,
right,
you can't be directing something at Apple at the exact same time.
True.
So I can go over there. So what I'm saying hey, you know, it's like, hey, you jump around, like, it's just more areas, more, hey, just more real estate.
Yes. And I think when they're not all buddies, like how Hollywood is, they start to create business models that try to trump each other. And then when you do that, that opens up the possibilities, or, you know, whatever, for the actual content creators, which is just a little bit better for people who are actually creating content versus saying, hey, this is the way it goes. No one else is going to give you, like for instance, if I'm, you know, Warner Brothers and you're Paramount or whatever, we buddy. We like, look, this is what we're going to do, and we're not going to give anybody else anything outside of, you know, we have that agreement. But since Netflix came in and started Powerhouse, and, you know, I know Hollywood's got a little nervous because they not playing by the traditional rules. You know what I'm saying? They got their own thing going. So, again, I think competition is healthy.
Yeah.
So that's super awesome. So
yeah.
I'm happy to see that. I'm even more happy to see that they're looking for stuff like shit that we're making. So
yeah, that is true.
That's awesome.
That is
awesome.
true.
So we need to get out here and start beating this damn concrete and get with who we're gonna get with.
Exactly. So also too, you had something else for the dope-ish, right?
Oh yeah. So last week, was it last? Yeah, last week, right? I got the Stasis.
In what episode was that?
That was episode 11.
Okay.
Dang, see, you a hater, bro.
I was asking what episode it was. That's what episode it was.
Okay. Think I was gonna. So I got the Stasis headphones. Stasis.
Okay.
Bam.
Now, mind you, I haven't heard anything of them, so it's 100% Omari.
Man, listen. And I'm not saying this because Bishop is my homie, right? But because I said I was gonna give my honest to God feedback. These things are amazing, like really amazing. I wore these for a whole week, and I wanted to make sure it wasn't gonna be just, you know, I had them on for a couple of hours or something like that. But I wore these for a whole week. Like, actually wore them not all day, but a lot of the day. Like, even my son Bentley was like, "Dad, why you still got the headphones in?" I forgot I had them in. Like,
oh, really?
Yeah, for real.
That comfortable?
Yeah, they're really comfortable. And they have this like noise cancellation thing that is like, I have other headphones that have noise cancellation, but they go over your ears. You know what I'm saying?
Cans.
Right, yeah. So I'm like, okay, that makes sense. But I was like, these things, dude, it does it. They're comfortable. Now, I'm gonna tell you, when I first started to wear them, they were a little uncomfortable to me. I don't know if it's because I got larger ears or what, but I found like I had them sitting down all the way on my ear. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up and down like this. But then I found out though, like if I just rocked them forward a little bit, like it just gave me a little bit more. And I don't know, it might be because of my glasses too. I don't know, but it felt way more comfortable. But I even found out, shit, you could rock them all the way forward. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you can like adjust how they sit on your ears, and it doesn't affect the sound at all. Now, I don't know if it affects the when you talk on them, which is awesome too. I've been talking on them, and no one knew that I was on the Bluetooth, which is cool.
Yeah.
Because normally, you know, when I got my Apple headphones in, they be like, "You got the damn headphones on." I like, man, listen, man, look, all right, but so my
real quick though, I will say this though, right? Because I remember you called me on them, and the weirdest thing is that like it does a thing to where, like, because we can hear your car. So
don't be hating on my Gremlin, man.
So the thing is this, though, right?
My car is just a little.
So if you don't know, Omari has, I don't know, like a 1989. I don't know what he got.
That's my Forerunner, man.
Yeah, your Forerunner, but that must
can't let it go.
like, hey, that thing sound like 4 lawnmowers taped together.
Man.
But the thing is this, though, right? What I noticed was that you'll talk, but I can hear your car. But then when you're not talking, I didn't hear nothing.
Yeah,
it literally, it's almost like it's not muting it, but it's
Right.
like it's like when you're not talking, it just goes away.
That's a good thing, though, right? I mean,
but it was jarring to me because I didn't expect it. But see, the thing is this, though, right? If you didn't have the Lawnmower Mobile 4,
it probably was just.
I wouldn't notice it at all, because if you just regular talking,
right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, unless you have something that's extra loud.
Right.
That's only how I knew that.
That's dope.
But like, yeah, so
because the thing is like, the thing that I don't like, my wife, she has a new car, 2013, 14, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's new, it's nice. Okay. Anyway, she has the Bluetooth in the car,
vehicle.
right? You know what I'm saying? I don't have that shit. So I love my Stasis, right? So I was pre Bluetooth. But anyway, when she's talking on it, like my son, Hayden, whatever, they in the back, they making all kinds of noise. I can't hear shit. All I hear is Hayden, like he's just right up on the mic, you know, and I hate it, you know, but I think this is good. I mean, you heard my lawnmower car, but
your car is loud, though.
Yeah,
so I was saying, though, so yeah.
Man, I'm just cheap.
But see, but it's a loud, but it's a consistent loud. That's what I'm saying, though. So
it's like white noise.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just like, and it's forever, you know. So that's the thing, though. So yeah, so but like I said, but that though, it literally like it was cutting on and off per se.
Man.
So I'm like, yeah.
So I haven't been to the gym at all. So I don't know about the sweat-proof thing, but it is very, very solid. It has all the little ports and stuff all sealed up and everything. So I'm anxious to try that part.
So how's the music on it, though? Like, we play music into it.
Oh, it's clean. It's nice. It's loud. It's not super bassy, which I do like a little extra bass. But apparently there are other versions that are way more like, you know, the bass and whatever. So I'm hoping to check those out. But these are good for me for like when I'm reading well, not really reading, but I'm listening to my books on tape.
Well, Audible.
Yeah, Audible. Audible.com. Audible, or like especially when I'm editing, because like that's the thing.
Really?
Yeah, because I can't use my beats for that, you know. Okay. But like I haven't actually tried it, but I think listening to stuff for what it is truly versus adding extra.
Yeah, flat sound.
Yeah.
Flat,
yeah, that's which is good. But I'm not saying that these don't have bass, because they have bass. It sounds great, you know, but it's not that extra, you know. So yeah. Anyway, so that's it. I really, really, really like these, and
so evidently he's not getting them back.
Hell no, these mine. These mine. But yeah, I'm hoping that I get.
How long they last?
The box says 7 hours, which I guess it had to be, because I've only charged these once since I've had them. All week.
All week?
Yeah, all week.
Okay.
So, yeah, I've only charged them once.
Okay.
Well, twice, including when I first got them.
Yeah, got them.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
So, like, that's weird, because I haven't really even paid no attention to, you know, battery life. So.
Yeah, because I was wondering, like, you know, does it make a noise? Like, you know, because I have some Bluetooth headphones, and they'll say every so often when it's dying, they'll say charge.
Yeah, well, it says that while you listen. Yeah.
Okay.
It scared the shit out of me, though. It's like, because I had them in for a few days, and I'm like, you know, all of a sudden this was talking to me. I was like, oh shit, what was that?
Okay, I got you.
Got it. All right, well, let me charge these bastards. but yeah, so that was a dope-ish. Definitely awesome. We are in talks with Bishop on making him an amazing commercial for Stasis headphones, which I'm hoping that he graces us with some of the other pair.
Oh, so you want the extra bass ones?
Yeah, I want them all.
You do?
Yeah, dude. No, he got these ones. I don't go swimming like that, but I watched him do this interview, and he said he got the ones, and he showed them. They just kind of like go and sit in your ear, and they look sweet. Them mugs are like legit getting cool, waterproof. He said he's working with a Olympic gold medalist or something, And he helped him design them and buy out. He said, put the mugs in, he could swim laps. I said, get the hell out of here.
Wow, that sounds amazing.
I
like to see it.
I'm gonna go get in the pool just cause. But you know what? You know why that's super dope for me? Because you know I love to do everything in the shower. You know what I'm saying? So that means I can get in the shower, my headphones in, and then I can zone out. That's some space.
So that means you gonna come out just wrinkly. So
I do all the time.
I'm just saying, but now you ain't coming out there because now you got music, whatever. You don't even, you just be in there long.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you just be in there to the hot water run cold.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Dude, if I can keep my hot water hot forever, woo, man, I'll be in there for a long time, man. I'm trying to tell you. But yeah, so definitely thumbs up, Bishop. Awesome, loved them. And I'm gonna continue to rock it even after I get my new car that has Bluetooth.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay then. So lastly, in the dope-ish whatever, we have an announcement to make.
Mm-hmm.
We have an announcement, some good news.
Yeah.
For Rebirth Films.
Yep.
I'm gonna have you say it.
Well, if you didn't know, that we're awesome filmmakers. No, I'm kidding. And we did just make an amazing picture with a lot of amazing, super talented cast and crew.
Yes.
And it was Tales from the Blood Fairies right over my shoulder there. And we got nominated to go to the HBFF, which is the Hollywood Black Film Festival.
Yep.
So our film is officially selected to be in that one, and we're waiting to hear back from one or two other film festivals. One more.
Yep.
One more. So now we're just like super excited about it.
Yeah.
This will be our third time at HBFF. And Hollywood Black Film Festival is really an amazing film festival. Like I really, really like it. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you don't realize how few black film festivals there are, or even something that's kind of that's tailored to, what you do as a black filmmaker. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of cool to see all of these positive, creative black filmmakers that come together and doing all different types of films. Because then, for the most part, like, black filmmakers don't just make one type of film. You know what I'm saying? So like us, we make crazy shit. So it's cool to kind of see everybody together, dressed up, looking nice, smelling nice, doing good shit. So
right.
And I mean, like, this film festival for us, the last time we were there was 2013, which was for our previous film, right before this one, which was Descent of a Superstar. Yep. And like before that, it was like 2004, which was Soul of a Juggernaut, our very first film. So this film festival actually means a lot to me, I'm sure to you. Yeah. But this was the very first film festival that accepted us. You know what I'm saying? Like, our very first film that we ever did, the first stop was the Hollywood Black Film Festival. Yeah. And that was weird for me because that was the first time I ever flew, period. I had never flew on a plane at all. Right. So my very first time I ever flew on a plane was going to LA with a film, with our very first film. So a lot of firsts there. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think no matter what film festival we get into, I think that film festival will always be near and dear to my heart because I feel like that's what got us our start. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's the first yes. Yeah, it's the first yes. Yeah.
And on top of that too, though, not only being the first yes, is actually the one that I guess you could say that kept Rebirth Film going. Because, because like, from all the no's, we got a yes. But like I said, though, I don't remember exactly when I told the story, in which podcast or whatever. Yeah. The one was like, you came by the house and it was like you was about to quit. Yeah, man. And like I said, but then we opened up that letter and it just so happened to come that day. Right. And then you open it up. That's what I'm saying, though. Then it was like, that was the confirmation of, keep going.
Right. I mean, like, that was back in the day. Had a kid, early, broke. I mean, like, it was rough, and the follow this dream was so unheard of in Ohio. It was just like, dude, it was crazy. So I was at that point where I was like, okay, I need to get a regular job. Like, I had a regular job. I was like, I need 2 regular jobs. I need to be a regular person and stop dreaming so much. And I was on my way over your house trying to figure out how I was going to explain to him that I was about to tap out when I was the one who roped him into all this crazy shit in the first place. So
on top of that too, though, because I remember being in front of the computer too, and I remember being in front of the computer. You was sitting next to me, whatever.
That was the longest damn drive ever.
And then the thing is, I just remember that day. Cause I remember you sit down, whatever, like that. And like I said, you wasn't yourself, whatever. And then I remember, like I said, you was just sitting down.
I was driving my 4Runner though at the time. I remember that.
I remember. Yeah, but it wasn't a lawnmower then.
So loud.
It wasn't a lawnmower then. But with that being said, though, yeah, man, it's, you know what's funny too, man. I'm gonna say this too, though, right? So at the house, all that stuff happened. The garage we filmed in was literally the same garage we filmed, you know, Tales from the Blood Fairies in. Oh, what I'm saying is like, dude, nothing changed, whatever, man.
Matter of fact, so the garage that we filmed,
Pan. It was Pan's part.
but it was in your mom's garage.
Yeah.
And we still had the carpet that we
we still had that carpet.
2000.
All that stuff too.
That was like 2002, 2003 we actually shot it.
Yeah.
It was like 2002.
I don't know what this. It was a long time ago. I don't know what this though. We was getting ready to shoot some of this stuff. We going to the garage where they looked up and like, oh, there's the Soul of a Juggernaut carpet.
Right. Hey, your mom has been a major supporter of us for a long time, dude. Like,
matter of fact, the stuff from Pan, the altar, it's still there in the garage. It's still there, man. The Dark Maul still up there. Everything.
Your mom's garage and my mom's house are going to be like monuments. I mean, because we debowed my mom's whole house for months, for like more than almost a year.
It was a whole year.
Every weekend.
Yeah,
like,
every weekend. Yeah, every weekend, man.
It's crazy.
Every weekend. But yeah, though, you know, I will say this though, you know, what I'm saying, I am proud. You know, saying being accepted, you know, saying for our short film, excited for that, and you know, and what's to come, you know what I'm saying, the next step, you know, and also too, you know, what I'm saying, hopefully for the next film festival as well. We are going to be entering in another one.
We are?
Yeah, we are in another one.
Oh, okay.
We're in another one. Yeah, you don't know it. What is happening?
All right. Well, hey, there it is. I mean, you know, I'm not opposed to entering. I mean, but you know, I think we are to the point where we understand the limitation of film festivals. You know what I'm saying? Well, basically anything could happen at a film festival, and then sometimes nothing can happen. You know what I'm saying? But you can't take that like, you know, like it's something against you or whatever. It's just sometimes it's not meant to be, or you got some major hitters there. You know what I'm saying? Which, film festivals are a little different nowadays. Sometimes you got people like freaking Quentin Tarantino with a movie at, you know, a South by Southwest or something like that. I mean, I think that was the other thing that I think that I really enjoy about HBFF is that it feels like it's truly indie. You know what I'm saying? Like they have some bigger box office type movies. I think what's the singer's name had one there?
Jennifer Hudson.
Jennifer Hudson and
Jordan Sparks.
Jordan Sparks.
That was the same movie though.
Man, she was beautiful, dude.
I remember that day.
But you know, when I see the pictures of her, she looks cute. You know what I'm saying? But we met her in person, I was like, woo! Okay.
She's tall too, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was like my height.
5'11"? No, she's 5'11". You 6 foot.
But she had on heels though. So
we
was about the same height. Yeah, but yeah, anyway, but yeah. So they have the bigger films there or whatever. But it's the spirit of the film festival is truly about the independent film. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So I really appreciate that.
Yep.
So I'm looking forward to that, man. All right. I can't wait. I'm gonna get dressed up, smell all good.
Yeah. I will say this. I'd like to thank everybody for listening to episode 12.
Yeah. So that was it's been 12 episodes already.
Yeah, 12 episodes.
I mean, it's kind of going fast, I guess.
Yeah, it's going fast. It's going fast. So yeah.
Yep. So, hey, so that's episode 12, people, of Unapologetic Filmmaking and Dope-ish. So I forgot, didn't you?
No, I knew you did. I knew you did.
Point, director. Just remember, listen, dream big, no permission needed. You need no one's permission to be who you are. Get out there, make your dreams happen, kick somebody's ass in the process. Don't take no for an answer. Here it is.
That's right. Hey, everybody, be part of our film crew. If you like this, I know, right? Hey, I'm a little tired right now. Be part of our film crew. If you like it, subscribe. Hit that like button, thumbs up, leave comments. You'll be in the comments, and hit us up on Facebook, Twitter,
IG.
You on IG, right?
Yeah, I'm on IG.
I'm not on IG.
Yeah. Come on, man, stick the IG up, man.
Well, gotta get on IG first.
And I'm getting my tweet game up.
Yeah, so like I said, hit us up on our social media. You know, so we'll be there.
All right, man, you can put the links in there so they know.
Yeah, the links are there. Yeah, links are there.
Okay.
Yeah, the links been there.
Hey, man, I'm just checking, player.
You ain't looking, man.
That's
all right,
right.
So, but thanks, everybody.
All right, appreciate it.
All right, peace.
Y'all.